Hello, everyone. Hi, and welcome to another video vlog. Today I have what the heck am I doing? Okay, so we're just gonna be like hitting play, and um, I'm talking a lot in the video clip, so I'm just getting. Today we're gonna be talking about a review for my college, which I attended. Couple semesters I graduated ago. Um, Thank you all for coming. And today we're going to be talking about um, the college. So I'm going to let the video play for just a little while, just for the sake of fun. This is my graduation ceremony at home. It was COVID. And so very secluded, and this is my home. So this is what happened. Why is that on the screen? That's not what happened. So I do not own the rights to that song, and I don't like that song anymore. But I did graduate, and I did play it. Okay, so I'm about to. Okay. Okay, so I'm just making sure that whatever's are happening correctly. All right, so I'm gonna move on. Um, I'm gonna pull out my diploma in the video clip later. I apologize for any other audio in this video. I'm in a public space doing some work. All right, so I wanted to touch bases on Penn Foster and talk about this and that. So I want to talk about some of the better features which I found in the program. I found them to be very accommodating for individuals with disabilities, such as myself. Um, I had a accommodation um, made to me, and my tests were for my proctor, the final exams. I had a longer time given allotted to me, just because of the fact that I technically am a cancer survivor and so on. And so they also sent me extra texts because I was complaining about my vision, being a lower vision, which I find myself to be, individual. So so they were very accommodating, um, and pretty nice, pretty amazing, for the stuff that they accommodated me to. Okay. So yeah, I really enjoyed and liked the things that they helped me with for my accommodations. I mean, I like this video. I'm just gonna press it again. So I'm just gonna add a text right here that says the second question. What are we gonna be talking about? The second question we're going to be talking about another perk, which is the portals and access to teachers feature, which I really enjoyed. Okay, so next question is going to be this one here. So the portals and the access to teachers, I found it to be really superb, um, really helpful. Access to them was really good. Like you would just find that, yeah. So you would really find that you had a lot of access to your instructors. So yeah. By the way, I majored in 5 different subjects. Um, and the next question is, what is my favorite subjects? I could not pick. I was a music appreciation student and biology and student too, and I cannot pick which subject was better. Though, but those were my two favorites. So I was a general studies major at Penn Foster, and um, yeah, they're both equally engaging and thorough. I mean, yeah, they were really professional. Um, so versus actually lectures, like attending schools, colleges have really evolved. So yeah, it was really a superb, really experience. I would describe it as. Um, how did I? Um, so the interfaces were excellent. The portals, the interfaces which you would go into, were absolutely. I have to brag about those too. So yeah, the interfaces were amazing. Um, the tuition flexibility was really amazing too. Um, so uh, you had the option to pay in full when you start, and you also had payment options per month, or just pay when you're finished. So really good, really good stuff. Um, very useful, very flexible, and very professional. Um, so that and last question. This video is not going to take forever. So the last question would be, what? How did I find the school? Actually, it was out of pure luck. That's it. Yeah. So I feel like that covers those couple questions. Do cover a lot of information and a lot of information on the school and just some general stuff, general information. Um, so I'm going to be skipping through the video and maybe you guys are still interested in this content, or you might not. But I'm very proud of. I can honestly say I'm very proud. Did I have any problems, like major problems? So did I have any problems during my attendance? Um, it wasn't anything that was, that big. It wasn't. I did encounter something um, that was. I guess I could show you guys on the screen. I mean, I could get into it, and you probably would say, "Wow." But um, I'm trying to see how I could get into that really quickly to show you what I mean. But basically, it was a lecturer who um, she had mentioned something very vile. She was an English instructor, and she actually mentioned something that was very derogatory um, towards another group of people. And she used them as an example of horrible English, like blatantly. She put it out there like that. So it wasn't, but it was something that had to be addressed with the school. And it was that bad. Yeah, it had to be addressed. And she actually had to withdraw her comment, and she had to go in and totally edit some information which was inside of the curriculum. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. So she made a comment about um, English, proper English. And of course, her being an English teacher, it was put in a way, and actually still have that as a file somewhere, but I'm not going to put it in there. But yeah, that was my problem. That's pretty much all that I encountered, and I still managed to get over that. And she actually had to come out and apologize because the school had to make her apologize over her trying to make an example of a stereotypical, um, quote unquote, stereotype of of a group of people who are just, I guess, in her mind, were automatically less than intelligent, like just automatically, and couldn't speak English correctly and couldn't put the words together properly. And she put that in the curriculum in her lecture, and uh, in a bad way. And I wrote to the school immediately to point her out that she was putting that in there and that she was trying to um, use use a certain diverse group of people for her shaming. Really, what she was doing, shaming um, people who don't naturally speak English. And um, I didn't really know what else to say. Uh, so it became a bigger deal, and she could have gotten into a lot of trouble. Um, so anyway, yeah, that has to be described. Yeah, it was actually, I encountered that, and I wasn't expecting that at such a educational facility. You know what I mean? So it's about education, whereas her comments was extremely uneducated, and she didn't consider at all that. She just said it from a place of, I just don't like these sorts of people. That's what she did, and she didn't say it as, okay, I understand that you are a totally different individual and you have your own indigenous language, but more so she was, oh, you're not as good as me because you don't speak what I speak. And that's what was the problem. And I had to write to the school to ask them to look into her comment in a lecture. And so that's all that it was. that was one of the bigger problems. I mean, I guess you'll just have problems here and there within a learning facility and all that. And yeah, that was sad. That's all I could really say. It was very sad to see her. I don't know what were her issues. I don't know what her issues were. Um, she was one of the major lecturers for English studies, and she would have gotten fired or worse, caught up by all kinds of organizations and newspapers for what she had put in the lecture. Yeah, it was um, what is the word? It was a lot of uh, controversy behind a university lecture. Yeah, because this is Arizona State. Actually, this is a side division of Arizona State. So you're not supposed to do that type of stuff. It was very risky, and she actually did it. She committed it, and of course, it was logged in vlogs because it's a videotape school for the entire online portals. Everything is online, so you're nothing but viewed for everything. And she could have got a crazy amount of backlash because I wasn't the only person. Um, I didn't mention that. Yeah, she totally was trying to spotlight on people of color. Yeah, she was totally trying to commit that at the school. It was horrible. She was totally trying to point at that a stereotype. There's our stereotypes of um, black people or yeah, what I call people of color and black people. But she specifically wanted to point out them, and it was absolutely terrible. She could have gotten into a lot of trouble, but she did. The school made her apologize, and it was very awkward. Yeah, from that point on, it was extremely, and she could have gotten into a lot of trouble. And it wasn't nobody's fault but her own. She should have not have, um, tried anything. It was her fault. But I moved on, and I completed every other subject, including hers, and I completed everything. And I didn't have any other problems with her as far as harassment. Yeah, I didn't. So that was it. Yeah, that's what happened at this school in particular. So I'm just gonna skip again for a couple more minutes. So yeah, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this review. And I will talk to you later. Bye bye.